thank you for taking the time to show up. Actually, you should be thanking me to have to invite you here. I'm serious. There aren't too many times when that happens. And a couple of things about Dr. Cunning and this whole group over here. My mother, by the way, was a dentist, and very few people know that. My grandmother and my grandfather were dentists. And so my dental family goes way back, and there was no way I was going to be one. And so I've always had, obviously, an appreciation for dentists. Actually, that's not true. I hate my family. And but I know, so, yeah, you have to be honest. You know, my mother, for example, she's 92 and just won't die. She just refuses. No matter how... that was comfortable, wasn't it? Yes. So, a couple things. For those of you that have a problem with your teeth, and I've been fanatic about taking care of my teeth because of my mom, and it's something that if it has gone south on you, and you're well aware of it, and I've said this many times, I have friends who have had teeth that were in a lot of trouble, and one of the things that I notice, I say this on the commercials a lot, is covering the mouth when people talk. And it's embarrassing, and people they notice that. I mean, it's not as if, gee, no one notices that. And then never smiling. My daughter had braces when she was younger, and a lot of kids have braces, and she was so self-conscious of even having braces on her teeth that we have photographs of her from the age of 9 till about 12 and a half. There's not one smile. There is not one smiling photo that we have of her. And she was so self-conscious. So we take it even a step further and look where we are now when you can't eat very well. You certainly can't get that big grin. But if you'll notice photos all over the place, the before and after, the first thing that happens is the smile. I was here a couple of months ago, and there was a woman who had just woken up from the procedure, and she came in the morning, and it's the same story, the before photos you'll see all over the place, and she was getting out of the anesthesia, and the first thing that she did was ask for a mirror, and she looked at herself, and I have never seen such a smile in my life. It was very moving, it really was. Tears were coming down because it was the first time in years and years she was able to smile, and I mean a Cheshire grin. It was one of these. She was so proud of what her teeth looked like. And that's the miracle of implants. It's just one of those things that are one of those medical miracles, if you will, that work. I happen to have a bridge because I had a root canal and a tooth went south on me. And years ago, and they had to not only do the drilling, but on each side. And today, if the same thing happened, I would have gone in, had one implant, and I'm done. And that's how advanced we've gone. So obviously, I so believe in what Dr. Cunning does. And did anybody hear this morning the Handel on the Law when that woman called in? And that one, it couldn't have been better. It couldn't have been a better phone call. It's almost as if I paid the woman to have been there. Is this lady who called in, and she had seen these full-page ads in the LA Times, the Orange County Register about dental implants, and at a super bargain price. You can have a full mouthful of teeth for $4.30. And so she went, and it didn't go well. She still had a post and the equipment that was used, and I'm asking, how do they do that for such a low price? Well, first of all the implants they buy in China, and they're all knockoffs as opposed to the quality materials they use. That is not inexpensive stuff. This is the best quality stuff, all regulated, all registered, and it's expensive, which is why it's relatively expensive to do the teeth. I mean, it is not inexpensive. You know, for example, as I say, if you can afford a car payment, you certainly can afford dental implants. What they don't tell you is if you can afford to pay monthly on a Bentley and you're paying $9,000 a month. No, I'm just kidding you. That's not true. Rolls. Yeah, maybe a roller, yes. But it is affordable. It's a hit, but it is definitely affordable, and the difference is night and day. So anyway, she had called up and answered the ad went in using inferior material, and it just went south on her. And she had gone back to the doctor. The doctor is already going out of business. They have already gone bankrupt, this group. And there are lawsuits all over the place. So she had to go to a second dentist who wanted money to finish it up. And what do I do, Bill? What recourse do I have? And I go, you have no recourse. Because the people you can sue, the doctor you can sue, is part of a medical group that went bankrupt. And unless, I'm assuming Dr. Cunning already owns this building, right? And there's no mortgage on it, is there? See, that helps. That really helps. You've been here for how long, Dr. Chen?
I've been here for 15 years.
15 years you've been here, and how long has Dr. Cunning been here? 46 years at this location. It is a very long time. So we're talking obviously about a lot of time. Dr. Cunning still works every day, which floors me. He's an extraordinary man. If you have a chance, you just sit down and have a chance to talk to him, which you won't because he hates patients. There I go again. Is he listening? God, I hope not. Anyway, so sit back, see this technology, and I think you'll be as impressed with simply how they do it. And hopefully for you, if you need these implants, I can't think of anybody who does it better any place. And frankly, I am very, very proud to endorse Dr. Cunning because I believe in what he does. I've met the people here who've come out. And as I said, it is a life-changing procedure. I mean, frankly, I love to sell you beds. I really do. But if you end up buying a bed that's not a Sleep Number bed, your life is not going to change. It really isn't. With this procedure, your life changes.